Hi friends, welcome to my channel. In today's class we will discuss sections of solids problem. In it the given solid is square prism. Here roughly I did the square prism. It has two ends. These two ends are called squares. Okay, for example I am taking this is a square prism. Here one square and here also one square. These two squares are connected with the help of rectangular faces. This is one rectangular face. This is another rectangular face. Like that four rectangular faces are there. Okay, as I told, this is the base of the prism, and this has four sides. These four sides we can call it as sides of the base. Okay, now let us take the given data. After that we will discuss the problem. So here a square prism of base side 40 mm. Just now I told this is a base. Each side is 40 mm. Okay, here I will write this side is 4 centimeter and axis 60 mm. Axis means height of this prism, it is 6 centimeters. So take down this is 60 mm height. Rest on its base on the HP. HP means horizontal plane. In the shortcut form we are writing H dot P. This base is on the horizontal plane such that one of its rectangular faces is inclined at 30 degrees to the VP. VP means vertical plane. Okay, this is a rectangular face. It is tilting 30 degrees to VP. If we are keeping the solid like this, this is the vertical plane. Let us assume like this. This is vertical plane and this is the horizontal plane. Okay, so here rectangular surface is parallel to the vertical plane because gap is constant. Okay, now he is telling this rectangular face is tilting 30 degrees to the vertical plane like this. Okay, the given solid is like this. Okay, it is cut by a section plane parallel to VP. We are cutting this solid. Okay, so with the help of one cutting plane like this. Now this plane is parallel to the vertical plane. Just now the cutting plane is parallel to the vertical plane like this. This gap is constant. Okay, if the gap is constant means we can tell this cutting plane is parallel to the vertical plane like this. Now just now I told the cutting plane is parallel to VP and also bisecting a face of the prism which is inclined at 30 degrees to VP. Just now we have taken the same sentence. It is one of the face is tilting 30 degrees to VP. Okay, like this. Okay, this face is tilting 30 degrees to the VP. Now this cutting plane is also bisecting a face of the prism. Okay, whatever face is tilting 30 degrees, this cutting plane is bisecting that face. Okay, so here we can take the middle point. We can take the cutting plane like this. Okay, or we can take this face also because these two are parallel to each other. Okay, this face is also tilting 30 degrees. If this face is tilting 30 degrees means parallel face also tilting 30 degrees with the vertical plane. Now I am taking the cutting plane here. It is bisecting the face. Here I will take the middle point. Okay, I will take the cutting plane like this. Got it? So here we have to draw the sectional front view. After cutting this solid, okay, this solid, after cutting this solid, how the front view is coming. Okay, first initially in this position we will do the top view and front view. First we will do the top view. Why we have to do the top view means in the top view we can see this square which is tilting 30 degrees. Okay, roughly we can do the top view below XY line. Okay, here the gap between vertical plane and this square has not given. We can take any gap. Okay, now below this XY line just take 30 degrees line. Okay, one of the side is tilting 30 degrees. So I will do one square here. Okay, this is the top view. Now for getting the front view, just do the projector lines from all the corners. Now in the front view, okay, this is the front side for us. So in the front view we can see this entire rectangles. Okay, we can see the entire height also. How much it is? 60 mm. So above this XY line, we can take the 60 mm height like this. Okay, this is the front view, this is the top view. First we will do this diagram. These are called projections of the solid. Projections means front view and top view. First we will do this. After that we will mark the position of the cutting plane. Okay, first do the XY line of any length. Do XY line of some length. This is X, this is Y. Okay, here we can take any gap. Take 30 degrees line. So take any one of the point. Mark 30 degrees line. Take 30 degrees here. Do the line. So this is 30 degrees. On it, take any one of the point here. From it take 4 centimeter. make it dark. Now here take 90 degrees, because in square at all corners 90 degrees. Okay. Here take 90 degrees. So in this direction take 4 centimeter from 8 to 4. Now here at this point I will take the line parallel to this line. By using drafter it is easy to do the parallel lines. Use drafter scales for doing the parallel lines. So here take the line, on it take 4 centimeter, make it dark and join these two ends. Okay, this is the top view. For top view mark the small letters. Okay, here I am marking, this is A, this is B, this is C, this is D. For base I am giving here A, B, C, D. Okay, for the top surface I will mark at A it is 1, so at B it is 2, like that, 3, 4, like that. Both 1 and A are coming at the same point, that's why mark A comma 1. Okay, here I will mark here B comma 2, C comma 3, okay, D comma 4. Now this is the top view. So as we know, for getting the front view we have to do the projectile lines from all the 4 corners. Projectile line should be 90 degrees to this XY line, and these lines are in light color. Okay, from here do the projectile line up to XY. Okay. Here mark the front view points. For the bottom surface, as I told, we are giving A, B, C, D. Okay, in the front view we are giving dash, A dash. For B we are marking B dash. For C, C dash, and D is D dash. Okay, after that we can see the entire height. What is the height of the prism? 60 mm. Okay, from all these points take 6 centimeter lines. So it is 6 centimeters. Mark the end point. Now from this also, from B dash 6 centimeters, and then from C also, and from D also 6 centimeters. Here join all these points. Take this as a reference line. Mark these points also. For top surface we are giving 1, 2, 3, like that. Here 1 dash. Now here 2 dash, here C and 3, 3 dash, here D and 4, 4 dash. So here this corner we can't see, okay, it is invisible, this corner is. So if you are taking the solid like this, okay, if you see from front, we can't see this edge, okay. We can see this edge from front view, this edge and this edge. This edge we can't see. So whatever edge is passing through this, it should be invisible. For invisible lines in solids, we are making dotted line. Make it dotted line it is. Initially make it light. Okay. Instead of this, take the dotted. Okay. This is the front view, this is the top view. After that, we had to do the cutting plane position as he has given. So this is the solid we are taking. This cutting plane is parallel to the vertical plane. Here vertical plane is coming. With this solid we can see the cutting plane here. The cutting plane is like this. It is looking like a line. Okay, it is passing through middle point of this surface. Okay, so first mark middle point on this surface. So as we know, this is 4. Middle point means 2. So the cutting plane is passing through this point. Okay, and it is parallel to the vertical plane. So take this is the reference line. So at this point do the cutting plane. As you know, cutting plane is 2 big lines with a dot like this. Okay, now this cutting plane is cutting this square at these points. Okay, mark these intersection points. So now this is a cutting plane like this. Okay, if you are taking in the solid, it is like this. Okay, so we are removing this entire corner. Okay, we are removing the entire corner. Now this cutting plane is touching this point as well as this point, this point as well as this point. Okay, so at each intersection points 2 points are coming. So mark the points, small p, small q, one more point, or here one more point s. Okay, small s. So at each cutting point 2 places are coming. So here 1 point, here 1 point, 2 points, here 1 point, here 1 point. Okay, So these are the cutting points. We have to mark these points in the front view also. Okay. At these points, do the projectile lines up to this solid. So take any one of the vertical line is the reference line and move the scale up to these cutting points. Do the projectile lines. Here also at this point, do the projectile line. Okay. Here mark the points. So for a top surface, it is cutting P and Q at P and Q. So mark these points P dash. Here at this point Q dash. Okay. For the bottom surface, it is cutting S and R. Okay. So mark here S dash. Here R dash. Okay. And here after cutting this portion, after cutting this corner, whatever section is coming, it is the hashed section. Okay. So this part is the hashed section in the front view. So make it dark these two sides and make the hashed line. Hashed line means 45 degrees lines. Okay, make it dark these two lines. So for taking the 45 degrees line, just I will take one 45 degrees line here. At this point, just do 145 degrees angle. Just for taking this angle, take this is the reference line like this. Okay. And move the scale within this area and do the 45 degrees line. This line should be with equal distance. So this is the hashed section. So it is nothing but cutting area. We are calling this is the sectional front view. Okay. So in this method, we can do the final front view and final top view. Now here we are removing this part. Make this part should be in light color. So this part should be light compared to the remaining part. For the cutting plane, I have given the name H and T for the end. And then mark the given dimensions. Side of the square is 40 mm. And this cutting plane is passing through middle point of this square. Okay, it is 20 mm. This dimensional line is parallel to the diagram line. Okay, and mark height of the prism, it is 60 mm. In this way, we can do the sections of solid problem for getting the sectional front view. If you like this lecture, press the like button, subscribe my channel and share with your friends. Thank you for watching.